Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name's Hickman and I'm pregnant. I'm starting this YouTube channel to track my journey throughout this pregnancy and take you guys on a crazy ride of me becoming a parent and a chiropractor. So hit the like and subscribe button below. Yeah, so let's hop into it. So right now I am 19 weeks pregnant and I thought I would take you guys back to how I found out I was pregnant and a recap of my first trimester. So my husband and I were trying to conceive for 3 months before we got pregnant. I was off birth control for almost a year before, and I was just letting my body do its thing, and we decided we wanted to start trying for a baby. And so we just, I downloaded the Flow app, and that helped me track my cycle, so I knew when I was ovulating. So anyway, the first month we tried, nothing happened, and that really sucked because I was like, I'm young, this should be easy, but it's really not that easy. And a lot of people are like, oh, I'm young, I'm fertile, like it's gonna be a breeze, I'm gonna get pregnant on the first time. Like, a lot of young couples make plans and timelines, and they're like, okay, I'm gonna get pregnant this month, so I'll have baby this month. And I'm just here to say, honey, it don't work like that. You can be as healthy as you want. I'm really healthy, Andrew's really healthy, and it didn't happen the first month for us, or the second, or the third. So backtrack and think of a new plan. Well, that was harsh. I hope it works for you. I hope the plan works for you, but it didn't work for me. The first month really sucked because I got my hopes up, and seeing a negative on the pregnancy test was really rough. And I had watched videos like this, so I was aware of what to look out for as far as first symptoms and everything. So I feel personally like watching those videos, I almost became obsessive over like first symptoms and signs that I should be on the lookout for, and I feel like I almost gave myself those symptoms and they weren't even real, like I falsely gave myself pregnancy symptoms. So I swore I was pregnant, and then I would take a pregnancy test and it would be negative and I wouldn't understand, and that was really hard for me to deal with. So the second month I decided to buy an ovulation predictor kit, and I did the strips, and it would tell me, like, yes, you're ovulating, no, you're not, and followed that just so I could see, like, legitimately if I'm ovulating or not, apart from the app. So used that, and it still didn't happen. In the third month, I thought, we'll do it one more time, and it didn't happen, and that really was rough to deal with because I started to think, what's wrong with me? I had cut out caffeine, I had cut out a bunch of bad things from my diet, and I just didn't understand why I wasn't getting pregnant. Is there something wrong with me? Am I infertile? All these like fears started creeping into my head. So Andrew and I ultimately decided, what, we're just gonna quit trying because it's too much pressure. I don't want this to be a negative thing. When it's meant to be, it will be. So we decided that the month of December that we're just gonna stop trying. And it was January, it was the middle of January, and I was cleaning out our bathroom, and I found a random pregnancy test in the bottom cabinet. I had a weird thought the week before. I was like, wow, how many pregnancy tests, like how much money did we just spend thinking that we were like trying to conceive and everything? And I was just thinking about how expensive pregnancy tests were, and I was like, oh, we just blew all this money for 3 months, and now I have like nothing to show for it. And I just like had a weird thought. I was like, I know there's no more pregnancy tests left. And then I find this one, and I had sworn there weren't any left, and I found a pregnancy test, and for some reason I'm just like, I'm gonna pee on it. Like, I don't know why. I can't tell you to this day why I did that, but I decided that I wanted to pee on it, and I was due for my period in 3 days. I wasn't feeling, I had logged in my period that my boobs were sore and that I was feeling bloated, but those are so normal of my normal menstrual cycle. So I didn't think anything of it. I wasn't, you know, feeling those classic first signs or symptoms. So I go to the bathroom, I take this pregnancy test. I was just thinking, like, I'm just gonna pee on it to get rid of it. I know it's gonna be a no, so let's just get this over with. So I can throw it away and be done with trying to conceive in this little stage of my life. So I peed on it, forgot about it for about 5 minutes, because as I said, I wasn't caring about it. I knew it was negative in my head. So come back to the bathroom, peek at it, and there's 100% a line. 100%. And I'm gonna insert a photo. There's a line there. And I'm like, no. Like, no. No way possible this is like a positive test. So I figured, I'm like, I wonder if it's expired. I wonder, you know, maybe I took it wrong. Maybe it's, you know, the temperature in the cabinet. I don't know. I was like, think of excuses as to why this would be like a positive test. I thought it was a false positive. So I was like starting to freak out because oh, look. This is Lulu. This is the puppy. Hi, she's very affectionate, and maybe Lainey will come join later, but so I was freaking out. I was like so used to seeing negatives. To see a positive when we weren't trying that month was, I can't even describe. So I freaked out and I ran to the store and I got another 2-pack, one with the line test and one with the digital test. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get the digital test because I know this thing's not lying to me. So get home, take the digital, and it said yes. And it was just this overwhelming feeling of, I can't even describe, you know, like I wanted to cry. I was so happy, so confused. Like, it's not even like my heart sank, because that's usually my heart sinks at something bad, but it was almost like my heart sank at something good. I just couldn't believe that this was real. And so at that point I knew I was pregnant, but I was like, holy crap, like I was not expecting this. So after that I was like, okay, Andrew's traveling back home today. He's in the air right now. He was on a plane when I took the pregnancy test. And I was like, do I call? I wanted to call him and tell him, but I also wanted to tell him in a cute way because I was just so stunned that I was pregnant. So I ended up going and making him a little box, and I'll insert a photo here. I have a present for you. When he got home, I was like, I have a present for you. He was like, what? That's sweet. And so he opened the box, and at first he was confused, and then he saw the pregnancy test and he's like, are you serious? Like, he just kept saying, like, are you serious? Oh my God, are you serious? And yeah, the rest, you know, I guess is history about that day. So we went to the doctor when I was 8 weeks, and we saw the little nugget, and it was just so crazy. I mean, I'm 19 weeks now, and I still can't believe that we're having a little baby. I'm so excited. But so the next part of this video, I want to just be 100% real with you guys about the good and the bad about the first trimester for me personally. And I want to just go ahead and say everybody's pregnancy is different. Like, you can't 100% expect to feel the way this person felt or this person. You're gonna have different symptoms, and it's gonna be your own journey, and it's gonna be awesome. So for me, I didn't have any pregnancy symptoms until week 8. So I would have never known I was pregnant. So for me, I didn't have any symptoms of any anything other than that, like I told you about my boobs being sore and me feeling like that bloated feeling. But oddly enough, that went away. So I was like, what? So I didn't have anything until week 8. And on week 8 to the dot, week 8 hit. And I start having morning sickness. And I had it up until week 13, which is pretty standard. And I was getting sick almost every day. And it sucked, but that was just what it was. I didn't have any food cravings, but I did have a very strong food aversion to the smell of onions and the smell of packaged cheese. So all cheese was pretty much out of the house, and onions were an absolute no-no, like strongly offended by onions. But it's crazy because I normally love onions, so go figure. But I didn't have any food cravings except for, I wouldn't crave fruit, like specific fruit, but fruit just always sounded good to me. So I ate a bunch of fruit and basically ate a bagel every morning because that's the only thing that helped, like carbs, central, me. But what better excuse in your life do you have to eat carbs? So in the first trimester total, I lost 11 pounds. Another symptom of mine was obviously being really tired. That developed around week 11 for me. And I am just now starting to get over that. I would have to take a nap every day, like an hour nap, or I was not a happy camper. And so other than that, one weird symptom I had was I got a rash all over my stomach, and it almost looked like hives, but it was really, oh, backtrack. It started on my ears, which is so weird. And my ears were swollen and so itchy, and I could feel the bumps. And I'm like, this is not right. Like, am I allergic to something? Like, what's going on? Is my immune system shutting down? Like, what am I doing? Having itchy ears is just unexplainably uncomfortable. Like, so I had it on my ears, and then it like went to my stomach. Like, there was no trail, like it didn't, spread all the way down, but then it was also on my stomach. So I called the midwife, and she said, oh, just take some like Aleve or Zyrtec or something. I can't remember what she told me at this point, but I took the like Zyrtec or Allegra or whatever it was, and it went away within 3 days. But I was reading, because we hadn't found out the gender yet, I was reading that it could mean it's a boy, and so I was like, because I wanted a boy, and Andrew wanted a boy. So I had the rash, the morning sickness, the tiredness. Yeah, I didn't get the common symptoms a lot of women do have during their first trimester, other than just feeling pretty much sick all the time. My body didn't change a whole heck of a lot just because I lost weight. Well, I was short of breath. Like, the shortness of breath was a thing for me. And I didn't notice until I would like record myself or like have a conversation with someone and then realize like, holy crap, I'm breathing a lot. But yeah, other than that, the first trimester was, I wouldn't say it was a breeze, because it definitely wasn't. Feeling sick every day was not a breeze. I'm gonna make more videos, obviously, about my pregnancy journey, because now that I'm in the second trimester, things are actually starting to happen for me. So I'm gonna break that down for you guys and share my journey with you. Oh, this is Lainey. This is the other dog. This is my other baby. This is my first baby. Oh, she's the sweetest. Can you like even with these two? Like, this is my entire life right here. They're the best, and I love them. They love each other too. Oh, Lainey's so heavy. Oh, I'm just kidding. She's like 14 pounds. But yeah, these are my babies, Lainey and Lulu. I love them both. I want them, seeing them snuggle melts my heart. And just thinking of them snuggling with our baby in a short while, I can't, my heart. So, I am 19 weeks pregnant. I am due at the end of September, and I can't wait to share my journey with you guys. Also, just a little, my nose is itchy. So I can't wait to share my journey with you guys and tell you about, take you along the crazy ride. And also, I am starting school after the baby, obviously, in January to become a chiropractor. So that's some health and fitness and feeling good about your body and all that kind of stuff is really important to me, and I can't wait to help other people feel good about their body and be able to move and improve their health in a more natural way. So I'm definitely gonna take you guys on that journey as well and share things as they happen. So yeah, if you liked this video, like and subscribe and join the Hickman fam. All right, guys, I hope y'all have a great day and do something good for your body today, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.